Welcome to our latest investigation into the education maintenance violence. In this particular episode, we'll be investigating the different points of view on the EMA scheme, deciding whether it's fair or not, and exactly what it's spent on. Here's some background information onto the scheme. Channel 4's latest investigation into Hi, I'm Rebecca Cook. Welcome to Channel 4's latest investigation. Maybe, was it like... did I start walking at Rebecca Cook? I don't know what I can't remember. It's zoom in to mid-shot, and then, like, from there on, it's high on Rebecca Cook, stop zooming until it's fully out, and then continue to walk forward, and then track back, if that makes sense. Hi, I'm Rebecca Cook. Welcome to Channel 4's latest investigation into education maintenance violence. In this particular episode, we'll be investigating the different points of view on the EMA scheme, determine whether it's fair or not, and exactly what it's spent on. Here's some background information onto the scheme. Hi, I'm Rebecca Cook. Welcome to Channel 4's latest investigation into education maintenance violence. In this particular episode, we'll be investigating the different points of view on the EMA scheme, determine whether it's fair or not, and exactly what it's spent on. Here's some background information onto the scheme. Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Rebecca Cook. Welcome to Channel 4's latest investigation into education maintenance violence. In this particular episode, we'll be investigating the different points of view on the EMA scheme, determine whether it's fair or not, and exactly what it's spent on. Here's some background information onto the scheme. Your views on the EMA scheme, please.
Right, well, the EMA scheme's been running now for around 6 years, and during that time there's been a 30% increase in participation in post-16 education, so it would seem that the EMA has been an important factor in leading more people to participate. It also has a beneficial effect on attendance because of the payments being dependent on students attending. So for students from lower income families, I think the EMA has been very important.
Could you conclude with your opinion on the scheme itself, please?
Yeah, so the scheme costs £574 million, and the government has targeted it as part of its massive savings that it's trying to make. It reckons that 500 million of that is misspent because 90% of the students who are on the EMA would attend further education anyway. Now, that's disputable, clearly. We can't know whether that's the case or not. The government also argues that in 2015, education post-16 will be compulsory anyway, so there isn't a need for the EMA, and that they will target support from the £74 million still available at the most needy students. I can see some case for what the government's saying, but I think the problem is that people have become used to the EMA payments, particularly those students currently in their first year of post-16 study who will suddenly have it withdrawn at the end of this year, and there must be a fear about the effects on those families and on their motivation to carry on successfully in education. So I think the scheme has been a good thing, and it's a shame that it's being withdrawn as part of the cuts that are being made. Yeah.
Would you deem the EMA scheme itself to be fair to providing equality actually for society in Britain?
Yes, I mean, I think as with all these schemes, there's a sudden cut-off clearly where some people get it and some people don't, and the line has to be drawn somewhere when you have those means-tested schemes. But I think it has been a contributory factor in getting more people involved in education post-16 who might not otherwise have done so. Yeah, so I think it has been quite a fair scheme.
I spend my EMA on beer and facts. Spend my year on booze, bags,
and bus fare.
I don't think EMA is fair. Personally, I don't get it, and I think if they're going to give it one person, they should give it everyone. I don't get EMA, and I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that people spend it on beer and booze and everything, rather than college, which is what they're supposed to spend it on. My comments on EMA are that it's not fair, first of all, because of what people actually spend it on, and second of all, because the government needs to be cutting back with paying off the deficit, with the actual economy at the moment. So I don't think the scheme's an all-round good thing. However, I do believe that there needs to be something there, for example, for people who want to go in full-time education but might not be able to support themselves if they don't get certain benefits like EMA. But I do believe that the scheme just needs some reform done to it.